Well, hello there. Before we get started, I always have to put the disclaimer out. I do not own the rights to the background music. This music is from Clutonic, who has all rights reserved and is copyrighted, who has given me permission to use the background music. Let's get right into the podcast.
Knowing for you, poem in the mirror. How do I know this is what you wanted? Open parentheses, heart, closing parentheses, question mark. How do I know you weren't wrong? How do I know? I seek to hear what the wind speaks to my heart. The road has led me to a journey where we depart. No to wanting to, but yes to needing to. There is not a day longer I can go saying my heart and I didn't want you. The hurt comes from leaving what and where I have given my all. Outsiders only see what is shown as small. On the other side, I only see someone waiting for the glass to break down. Desperation and discouragement are shattering the mirror to pieces. Joy, strength, and wisdom found as streams and strongholds releases. Standing to know for you no longer exists. Take a look at me now as a splattering can of Sunkist. Knowing for you. Poem in the mirror. I share this piece of art, writing poetry with you from one of my personal books. Why did I choose this poem? Because sometimes in life you hit a wall, or maybe you just stumble over some bricks from the wall that was once being torn down or broken down. You find yourself wondering in the mirror, who are you looking at? I myself thought I would have the courage to read this poetry and share a live video on YouTube today, but I decided to use my voice without facial recognition, right? To be able to share such words. Because I myself knows what it feels like when you are on a path and it feels like the wall that you worked so hard to tear down and the bricks that lay beside seems to sometimes rebuild. But I'm here to remind you, you are still in control. You still make the decisions. You still choose. You can choose to continue to break down that wall, or you can choose to look at the wall and stay there and wonder, when will the wall be completely broken, or continue to break down the wall. Stumbling blocks, hold-ups, maybe even, again, a wall landed right on your path. What do you do? Well, I am here to remind you to push through. See, what I found was myself reflecting again, having introspection, self-examining myself to see where did this all come? Where did it come from? Where was my mind, my thoughts at the time, and what was I doing at the time? Self-reflecting. This is all self-reflecting. I encourage you to self-reflect because it's easy to have the highlight, the great week, the great month, the great time. What happens though when you're alone, left alone, and the times you're ready to connect and reconnect or to rebuild, there's a stumbling wall or bricks you stumble over, hindrance, setbacks, or maybe, just maybe, it's something that landed right there on your path unexpectedly. And now your mood changed, your energy's off, and you're wondering, where did this come from and why? I encourage you, self-reflect. Take time to self-examine, figure it out, because you still got work to do. And where you're headed, your goals, the dreams, the progress you made is not in vain. You have to continue, you have to keep going. Get back up. Take the time to figure out, dig deep inside, understand where the energy is coming from and where is it going. What are you thinking? What are the stumbling blocks? What's within you that has to be cleared? See, when the mind is so clouded and the sun seems so far away, there's a mental blockage. But I believe and know that you can overcome it. How do you do? I said, just take the time to self-reflect, to dig deep. And yeah, maybe sometimes you need that reminder and you need that help. And sometimes you just gotta figure it out. You gotta figure it out, make a decision, make a choice. Know that you can, know that you will, and know that you must. You must, because this is where you start to take your control back and say, yes, I can, yes, I will, and yes, I have the power to keep going. I have the ability, the strength to keep going and holding on. Again, yeah, you have those times, those days, those challenges, obstacles, those walls that try to come, the bricks that are thrown or even dropped before you. To question, are you really able to overcome? Are you still going to push through? Do you really think you're going to make it? Man, oh man, the mind is powerful. Thoughts are powerful, yes. But knowing who you are in the mirror and knowing that even if you're not completely 100% sure of who you are, but you've been making progress to defining who you are, identifying you in the mirror, that's progress. And you've worked so hard, don't let it go. Those thoughts, fight back. Fight back those negative thoughts, the negative comments, the things, the energy. Fight back with positive. You have to stand your ground. You have to fight and know that, yes, it's not easy, but it's worth it. It's worth it because you've put so much time and energy into getting to where you are. The progress that you've made, don't let it be taken. Fight for it. It's all worth it. What I had to do, I had to take a moment. I had to remind myself and get back into the energy that I know I must continue in. I had to continue to repeat to myself, it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're better. You've made progress. And you're still working to make more progress. You're becoming the best version of yourself. So what is this? This moment right here, don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let it overtake you. Any energy that is not the positive, the energy that you've been working for, the energy that you've been feeling, the good vibe, the peace, the comfort, Don't let it be taken. You've come too far to let it go. So today I'm encouraging you to rethink and reconsider and reset. Take a pause, think about it, self-reflect, and do whatever you can to break those struggling walls down. Those walls, those bricks. Step over them. Matter of fact, throw a brick back. Throw a brick back of positive words. Throw a brick back of affirmation, saying who you are and who you know you're becoming. That's how you win. Because the inner me, it will be a struggle here and there. It'll be questions, it'll be this and that, but at the end of the day, gotta let the positive, the courageous, the courage, the bravery, the authentic, the true you stand up tall. Square those shoulders and know without a shadow of a doubt you can make it, you can overcome. Fight back with positive thoughts. That negative thought comes, speak a positive thought. That negative energy comes, shake it off. Take a moment to step back, shake it off, and remind yourself of the person you know you're becoming and the person that you want to see in that mirror looking back at you, and remind yourself you love you. And that you are making progress. Continue on. That's strength right there. Strength to fight back with positiveness. That's strength. That's courage. That's bravery. That's you overcoming the inner battle. The inner conflict that goes and comes. Feelings come and go. But what you know, it remains. So know this. Know that you are able to conquer. Know that you have what it takes to overcome. Know that you are able to make it. Know that you can still stand and you are standing. And know and believe that you are making progress. Be happy. Smile. When that frown or that energy is trying to overtake, you win. You win that day. One day at a time. You win that moment. One moment at a time. You win. You take back what is yours. Your peace, your comfort, your joy, your happiness. Take it back. That's my encouragement. From the poem I read today. The poem in the mirror. Knowing for you, you have to know, and you got to speak life. Words are powerful, you guys. I'm telling you, words can change the whole atmosphere. You got to just believe it and stand on it and keep speaking it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it until you know it, until you believe it, until it gets down to your soul, into your spirit, until you're that to where you need to be. This here is a reminder for you. You listen to Lesson in Everyday Podcast. It's your host, LA. I hope this helps you and encourages you. God bless you.